Hello and welcome to WION. This is Subhayan Chakraborty, and today I am joined by a very special guest. He is not just a cricketer but a proud soldier as well. While his salutes have won millions of hearts across the globe, his devastating spells with the ball has been nothing short of a nightmare for the batsman. Please allow me to welcome Sheldon Cottrell. Hello, Sheldon. How are you?
Hey, I'm good, man. I'm
So,
here.
Sheldon,
Thanks.
how has been life in this past 5 months? It must be tough.
It has been a bit up and down.
Hmm.
As you know, the pandemic.
Hmm.
I haven't gotten the training that I would like to get, but then
Hmm.
again, on the other hand, I welcome the rest and time spent with the family.
Hmm.
But it's devastating to see what's going on around the world.
Hmm.
Um, my heart goes out to all the COVID-19 patients and all the
Hmm.
people lives that it has affected.
Hmm.
But on the other hand, as I said, it's really good to really have some downtime.
Hmm.
I mean, your mental state is quite important when you're playing a high pressured sport such as cricket.
Hmm.
I mean, so it's good when you can just relax and kick your feet up.
So Sheldon, before we move to cricket, I want to talk about your stint during the with the Jamaican Special Force. So you have been a proud soldier with the Jamaican Defence Force, and you have spent more than over a decade with the team. So what's your take on that? How has been the experience so far, and has it helped you in becoming the person you are right now?
Yeah, sure. I mean, being in the JDF, Jamaica Defence Force, that is. It instilled discipline in you, and I've been there from I was like what 17 going on to 18, so I
Hmm.
was basically a youngster. So it instilled discipline, teach you about life,
Hmm.
um, just make you more focused on what you really want in life. And when I first joined the army, one of my instructors said that I should use the army as a stepping stone, which I didn't understand then what it meant. But being in the army, being a senior soldier, I really understood what he meant. Just to use the army, to use the discipline and all the courage
Hmm.
that you gain in the army, and just transfer it to life in general.
So Sheldon, you were wholeheartedly with the Jamaican Defence Force. So when did cricket happen to you? So like I have read about you, and I have read that you were a big football fan. So from where did cricket happen?
I was actually a all-rounded sports person. I was an genuine athlete, to
Hmm.
tell you the truth.
Hmm.
Um, I started playing before the JDF.
Hmm.
But being in the JDF, I just used part of the training as my physical
Hmm.
training for cricket.
Hmm.
So cricket was always there for me. But the army came first at the time.
Hmm.
But cricket was always first.
Hmm. So during your early cricketing days, was it an instant success, or did you have to toil hard and learn more about the game gradually?
It was far from instant success, to tell you
Okay.
the truth. If I don't think most people know this, but I never played any form of youth cricket
Okay.
growing up, and I've been playing cricket from like I was what 12, 13,
Hmm.
and I went to the under 19 trials 2 years,
Hmm.
and the Jamaica under 19 trials,
Hmm.
and didn't make it. The first time I was like, okay, I got picked in the reserve. I was like, okay, I was super happy still.
Hmm.
So the second time I'm like, yeah, I'm sure gonna make this team. And when I didn't make when I got cut, and my mom was also excited because she was like positive. So when I remember um, going home, like she was there waiting for me at the gate,
Hmm.
and she was like, "Did he make the team?" Yo, I broke down crying. That's my first time crying
Hmm.
over
Okay.
cricket, though. But it wasn't um that easy for
Mm-hmm.
me, especially in Jamaica where you have a lot of talent
Mm-hmm.
in Jamaica. So, but getting to understand my game, getting to believe more in myself because I never believed in myself. Um, but people keep on telling me that hey, you can play for the West Indies, you can be a great player. But I at that time I was just playing. I was just playing for the, like merely fun, just doing what I'm doing without even thinking about it. But
Mm-hmm.
growing up, getting to understand my game, I've
Mm-hmm.
become better and better.
Great, great, great. So, Sheldon, coming to cricket right now. Recently we saw the England versus West Indies series, and I was going through your stats. While you have churned some good numbers in limited overs cricket, you have played just two tests for West Indies. So, did you feel hurt when the team didn't pick you for this series because you were bowling so well and you did really well in the in the cricket ICC Cricket World Cup 2019?
I know that team that team that went to India, the boys that went to India was the best team in the Caribbean at the time. So,
Hmm.
I and I haven't played much um, first class first class cricket. I've only played the white ball version.
Hmm.
So I wasn't so much hurt,
Hmm.
but if I had played the regional 4-day
Hmm.
tournament and if I had done well,
Hmm.
I mean I would have felt a type of way. But I think that team that went to England
Hmm.
was the best team.
But did you ever feel while watching over the TV that if I would have been there, I could have done much more damage than what the bowlers are doing right now?
Um, I wouldn't say that.
Hmm.
Um, I I can say this. I was watching the game. I haven't playing. I've been out of the game for so long. I
Hmm.
wish I was there to tell you the truth.
Hmm.
Um, but no, I never once said that I would have done better than anyone who's there.
Hmm.
But I would have loved to have been there.
So, Sheldon, the next immediate assignment will be the Caribbean Premier League starting from August 18. So, what's your take on that? Just two stadiums. Do you feel the pace bowlers especially, will struggle during the late tournament because the pitch will slowly start to dry up and it will be a struggle? Do you think for the pace bowlers?
No, I don't think bowlers are gonna struggle overall.
Mm-hmm.
On my take, the batting is gonna struggle a bit
Okay.
because I would we as bowlers we can see from all the cricket that's going on now, or from most of cricket that's going on now,
Mm-hmm.
the bowling has done like pretty well.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Mm-hmm.
um, the, as the pitches get slower,
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot of there's a lot of variety that one bowler can turn to. So I mean, if a bowler keep on works on his craft
Mm-hmm.
and do what's necessary, I think he can adapt to what the pitch is
So
giving him.
coming to your team, Sheldon, Saint Kitts and Nevis Patriots, you have been associated with the team for a long time. But ahead of the tournament, there has been so many last moment changes in the team. Like Fabian Allen missed out of the tournament due to a very weird reason. He missed a flight, and even your special friend and the fellow Jamaican Defence Force player Dennis Bully also missed the tournament as he unfortunately tested positive for the tournament for the COVID-19, and the same with the head coach, and even the assistant coach is unavailable due to the IPL. So, what's your take on that? Will it really affect the team?
Um, somewhat because I mean, once after the draft, you got your side locked and who you're gonna play with
Hmm.
and gonna be the coach. So when some guys pull out, it's somewhat can affect, but I affect the team. But as a professional cricketer, I don't think it should. I
Hmm.
mean, once you go out there and give it your 110%, do
Hmm.
what you know to do to the best of your ability, it
Hmm.
shouldn't be a problem. From once you come off the field and knowing that you gave it your all,
Hmm.
you should win, lose or draw. That should be enough.
And how much were you looking forward to playing with Dennis Bully, your senior in the Jamaican Defence Force, and unfortunately he has now tested positive for COVID. So how do you
Uh,
rate him as a bowler?
he's a wonderful cricketer. I mean, um, I can vote for him. Like I've seen him grow
Mhm,
throughout the years, um, physically and mentally. Where he's bowling, I know where he's coming from
mhm,
to where he's at now, and I lift my hat to him. I respect him for showing the fight that he has shown over the years
mhm,
to reach this far. I was really looking forward to play with him, but
mhm.
unfortunately, he's back home. But I know that he will be here next year, and we will play together, whether West Indies cricket or CPL or even IPL.
Mhm. Definitely, definitely. So, Sheldon, what's your take on T20 matches behind closed doors? I mean, Test cricket can be seen without any crowd, but T20 matches is like closely associated with the crowds and the noise and the passion of the supporters. So, how do you think will it affect the morale of the players or yourself?
I can speak for myself.
Mhm,
In the Caribbean here, we're used to playing not necessarily with the CPL, but
mhm,
in our domestic leagues, um, we're used to playing in front of empty stands. Honestly speaking, so I don't think it would be a problem for me.
mhm,
Um, just knowing that the fans would be at home watching on the television, and they'll be tuning in also, and I know that there will be the Patriots fan would be behind the team.
mhm,
So that's all I need. So I'm gonna keep on saluting.
mhm.
I'm more worried about taking wickets more than the fans in the stand though. More than an empty stand. So
So, have you set any targets for you in the CPL? How many wickets you are going to take?
um not really, but I've always set myself, this is one thing I always say to myself. Um
Mhm,
I always try to better the previous year.
mhm.
So
Okay,
last year I took like what 12, I think
12,
12 wickets.
12, yeah.
So yeah. So I'm trying to better that this year. So that's it. So once I get anything over 12, like I'm gonna be proud. Mission accomplished. So anything after that is bonus. And knowing me, I'm gonna, if I get, let's say I get 12 in the first 4 games,
Mhm,
I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm
mhm.
gonna set it. So as I go, I set my benchmark higher and higher.
Before I go full-fledgedly to the IPL, I want to ask about a really crucial thing. Like in the England versus West Indies series, we saw how passionately the ECB and the Cricket West Indies supported the Black Lives Matter movement. So, are you going to take a knee in the CPL or in the IPL? And what's your take on the entire movement?
My take on the movement. I've never experienced racism before, but I for one, I know that it's real.
Mhm,
Um, I'm totally against it in any ways or form.
mhm,
I mean, we're all human beings. Um, I mean, myself, only thing I know to show is love.
mhm,
I don't care where you're from. I don't care what's your skin color. Only thing I need to show, only thing I know, it's loving. I've grown to to understand that. I mean, some people are different, but you don't need to treat them different.
mhm.
Um, but about the knee, I don't know. Uh, if required, I will. I will. To be honest, I won't oppose because I'm with the movement.
Mhm.
I'm for the movement. So yeah.
Because I said this on about the CPL and IPL because the entire world will be watching, and I think if players take a knee during that, then it will be a huge impact in the world. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think any from once you have the platform where you can exercise your beliefs,
Mhm.
ain't nothing wrong with it. I think that's the best stage.
Mhm.
Uh, Kaepernick did it. A lot of people after him did it, so
Mhm.
I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, okay. So Sheldon, let's come to the fun part, the IPL. Like, how excited are you? This will be your first time, and how excited are you to play for the Kings 11 Punjab?
I'm really looking forward to it. Like I'm excited. I've been waiting for this like all my cricketing career to tell you the truth, but more eagerly for the past 4 to 5 months. I've been ready mentally and physically.
Mhm,
Even with the lockdown,
mhm,
I've been keeping myself in shape,
mhm.
ready, just in case, anytime. And here we go. Here we go on September. What is it? September the
September
19th.
19 to November 10th.
So I'm ready. I'm excited. I can't wait to um to go out on the park with Kings 11 Punjab.
Mhm. And you had a hefty payday during the auction. Did you watch the auction?
Um, Somewhat.
Okay. I really
Uh,
want to know about that experience now.
I was in a hotel room like this with I think it was me and Evan Lewis,
Okay.
and so I watched everyone auction off, everyone before me auction off. Like I was so comfortable watching. When it's my turn, I'm like, oh man.
Butterflies in the stomach.
Yes. So when I heard the first bid, the first bid
Mhm.
on me, I I just went on the balcony.
Okay.
Like I could have, I like I went and said and say yes.
Mhm.
I didn't want to say anymore. I just want to say one bit. To be
Yes.
honest, I was like, yes, I'm gonna be playing IPL.
Mhm.
So, but when I heard them, probably 2 minutes after them still going, so I
Mhm.
took a peek, and Evan Lewis was more excited than I am, because I was just nerves, like the nerves still there.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was a great feeling though.
Mhm.
I can never forget that feeling and that moment again.
Great. So, are you happy? Are you happy with your side, Kings 11 Punjab, and how they have built up the team?
Yeah, most definitely. We got some youngsters and also some senior players.
Mhm.
So it's a great mixture.
Mhm.
Got some informed guys also. I mean, the team. I can see that team coming together and being a champion team.
Mhm.
Uh, but as you know, cricket is played on the day, and and we're honestly, where I'm concerned, I'm looking forward to bring that energy,
Mhm.
that passion,
Mhm.
everything that's associated with the name Cottrell
Mhm.
to that, my knowledge. So I'm just looking forward.
And you will be joined by another Jamaican legend, Chris Gale. So how's your relationship with him, the Mr. Universe?
Me and Chris good. Like he's a wonderful guy.
Mhm.
Easy going, cool. As you know, he's a cool customer. I mean, a master blaster. He's a
Lo-
murderer. He's a murderer of the cricket ball. So
So thanks a lot, Sheldon, for your time, and I hope we will see a lot more salutes than we have seen in the past in the next couple of years. And so, all the best for the season, and hope you take a lot of wickets.
all right, thanks for having me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thanks a lot, Sheldon.